Hi guys, this is Sliver here, and in this video I'm going to talk about a method that lets you get a ridiculous amount of runes in Diablo 4 Season 9. More specifically, this method has been present in Season 8 and the beginning of Season 9 too. It has been reported on the Blizzard forums as a bug, and I have also made 2, maybe 3 videos about it. But it seems like Blizzard just doesn't care and did not fix the problem, so this is the reason that I'm going to expose it once more. Let's go. We are going to run the Kurast Undercity, but before that I'm going to unequip some of my gear and some of my gems in order to minimize my ore resist and armor strats, because I will have to die during this farm. I'm also going to take out some of the Paragon nodes with ore resist for the same purpose. Some of the 400 IQ hardcore players might already have deduced that this method is not for them. Next, we are going to plug our Tribute of Harmony into the Kurast Undercity Brazier, the Tribute of Harmony because we are farming for runes, and then enter the Kurast Undercity itself. Inside the Kurast Undercity, we are going to look for the Caves district. You can tell which district you are in by looking above the minimap. In case you didn't know, there are 3 possible districts that you can randomly get when you enter the Kurast Undercity: the Caves district, the Zikkurat district, and the Temple district. Only the Cave district is good for us, so if you get one of the other 2, then you can either complete that Kurast Undercity run or teleport out of Kurast Undercity and start the new one. When you manage to get the Cave district, then all you have to do is run through the Kurast Undercity as you would normally do. So kill monsters, finish the progress bar, don't run out of time, don't run, yada yada yada. So the run through the Kurast Undercity itself is totally normal, nothing special happens. The special things happen when you get to the boss. So by the time you are at the boss, you should have finished your progress bar, the blue bar on the right side. And now comes the trick. When you enter the boss room, you shouldn't attack immediately, you should wait until the swirling AoE appears around the boss. Then you should time your attacks carefully so that your character dies a few seconds before the boss dies. You should use this swirly yellow AoE to take damage fast when the boss is low on health, so that your character dies a few seconds before the boss died. If you time it right, then you will respawn at your original location, but the boss will also die, so you will get loot inside the boss's chamber. And you will be able to see this loot right next to the boss. And because you died, the boss also respawned, so when you again enter the boss's chamber, then the boss will respawn and you can fight it again. And you can repeat this multiple times to get multiple times the loot you would normally get from a Kurast Undercity boss. And this way you can get a ridiculous amount of runes by just using one single tribute. Previously, this bug has been really difficult to replicate because of the precise timing it requires to die just before the boss. However, with the immense power of the Hydra Sorcerer, I found that you can very consistently do this bug. If you die early, then that's not a huge problem because you will just respawn outside the boss's area without loot. Whereas if the boss dies too early, that's a worse problem because the boss won't respawn anymore and you will have to use a different tribute. Now, I believe that the reason this trick has become definitely much easier than the last season is that Hydra deals damage independently and very consistently from you, so you can just focus on taking the exact right amount of damage at the exact right moment in time. Unfortunately, you cannot teleport out of the Kurast Undercity without resetting the dungeon, so there is a special trick for repairing. If you need repairs inside the Kurast Undercity, you should take either of these 2 items with you. These 2 items come from the Dark Citadel and they are quite cheap to buy, and all you have to do is use them in order to not lose durability or put down a anvil to repair. And lastly, as you can imagine, this trick can not only be used for rune farming, it can be used for ancestral items, Obducite, and even mythic unique items. So this is why I would say this is the holy grail farm of Diablo 4, because you can basically farm a ridiculous amount of everything. And this is what I wanted to talk about for this video. If you enjoyed it, then consider watching one of my other videos about how to farm a Resplendent Spark every 2 hours, guaranteed in Season 9. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Thanks.